Good morning. It is so good to see you again. I hope that you had a fantastic week, and I really hope that you enjoyed last week's story, Giraffes, that Jonathan and I both read. It was one of my favorites to read. I thought it was pretty hilarious. So this week, we're not going to read Giraffes again yet. We're going to wait a little bit, but I'm really excited to finish that one out with you guys. This week, we are reading Bats Around the Clock by Kathy Appelt. This one sounds pretty cool too, but we will see. All right. Make sure I can get in there. All right. The cameras were rolling. It was live from coast to coast, a special 12-hour program, and Click Dark was the host. At 1 o'clock Pacific time, those bats began the shrug. At 2 o'clock, Click Dark said, "Stop, it's time to jitterbug." I would show you examples of these dances, but nobody wants to see that, I promise. Okay, all across the nation, all around the world, on TV sets from here to there, those rockin' bats did roll. With ponytails and bobby socks, and at 3 they took a spin. At 4 o'clock, Click said, "Let's bop," and bats began the swim. So I can do the swim. "60 minutes later, our host cried out, 'Let's jive.' With swinging and swaying, that's what they did at 5. There was rockin' in the rafters, there was dancing in the street. They did the locomotion and they boogied to the beat. Sorry. Well, they shimmied and they shammied till the clock turned around to 6. Chubby checkers took the stage and bats began to twist. They twisted left, they twisted right until the hour of 7. There was shaking, there was shouting, it was rock and rollin' heaven. At 8 o'clock, the bats hip-hopped and danced the hoochie coo. That one I've never heard of before. At 9 o'clock, those bats got down and did the bugaloo. I don't know what that one is either. Aren't they tired of dancing? They danced the whole day. Just when it seemed they'd all poop out, they broke into the pony, and before the hour was over, they even did the hokey pokey. The hokey pokey? I know that one too. You put your right on me, you put your right on me, and you shake it all. By 10 p.m., those boogie bats, not boogie cats, were grooving in their boots. At 11, it was plain to see the group was cutting loose. Oh, wow. Now, all across the continent and dens around the nation, the audience was waiting for the final demonstration. The air was fairly crackling when the moment came at last. The clock struck 12, and Click Dark yelled, "Let's hear it for our guest." He leapt into the spotlight, he belted out the blues. The studio crowd went crazy when they saw his blue suede shoes. He was jumping, he was jiving, he was really in the groove. He said those bats electrified until his final move. Can you guess who it is? He sang to them so tenderly, he sang to them so sweet. When the midnight hour ended, the bats were off their feet. At last the show was over, the studio was closed. But tune us in again next year. Click Dark will be the host. In living rooms from north to south, same time, same place, same station. Around the clock, those bats will rock, a 12-hour bat sensation. Well, I hope that you enjoyed that, and I hope that you tune in again tonight to see Jonathan read whatever book that he chooses. Make sure you stay tuned to the Facebook page to see what you all can be involved in. Have a good week. Bye.